Come on, Derek. Let's get going. Get ready to spread some wheat and turbo it in with the turbo till. Alright, so I got me and D. Smitty out here. Here you go, Mike and Julie. Got D. Smitty working. There he goes. Putting some weed in. We do this now instead of drill it in. It's 10 times easier and quicker, but there is a lot to it. Disking and getting the ground ready. It'd be nice to just have a nice 1990 CCS drill and just drill it right in at the core and be done with it. Got my Trump hat, Trump shirt. Catching up to you. That's my little hunting buddy, or he used to be. Now he hunts all on his own. He's the one that shot that nice 10-pointer the other day with the bow. He deserved it. Been letting a bunch of them go. We're so proud of you, Derek. You did an awesome job. Starting a new field. Big field too. Alright, so this is how we've been putting weed in the past couple of years. You can see it's dry, but we're supposed to get a lot of rain from that hurricane down south Sunday, so it should be just perfect. We just turbo it in, we get it spun on and turbo it in. Our Great Plains drill, it's so worn out, it's just a nightmare doing it. So this has always worked pretty good. Of course, like I said earlier, I would like to have a John Deere drill and just go ahead and just cut the shucks and no-kill it right in. But this has been the way we've been doing it for a while. They spin it, we hurry up and get the turbo to and roll with it. I'm on 7.4 11th gear, and she handles it pretty good, this 8335R. It's so dusty, I'm glad we got all these kids. Big field though, it's a 90-acre field, but it won't take me long at this rate. I can't really see anything that's coming from Brian. Hold on. So, 8335R broke down. She has a hydraulic underneath the front of her somewhere. So I had to come get the old big girl, hook the turbo till up. And now I'm doing that. And she's not nowhere near as comfortable as the other tractor. But that's what happens. She pulls good as shit, but she ain't very comfortable. See? And I started the other farm, they had spread. I'm hoping to get my other tractor fixed tomorrow. And then I'm gonna go back and go back and unhook her. It don't take but a second to unhook, hook her back up and go finish the other farm where I already got her mapped. So that's what you do on a Friday night. Well, we got our nemesis out here, Wes. Still going, putting the weed in. It's dusty, as you can see. Alright, it's 5 o'clock this morning. Headed back to put some more weed in. Turbo till behind me, ready to go. If anybody's out there, don't ever buy Great Plains products. As you found out from my other video, the drill, we have problems with bearings on that thing all the time. So I was going in the field, when I turned around, this tire fell off the wing because the bearing went bad, right on that wing. There's always bearings going bad on every Great Plains thing that we have. They're fucking horrible. I would never buy. This is the last Great Plains thing we're ever gonna own. Ever. John Deere, now we had to replace 2 bearings on that disc after, I don't know how old that thing is. These things right here, you replace these damn things on a Great Plains all the time. It's getting on my nerves. John Deere is the only way to go. I don't care what anybody says. That's just how it is. Alright, good morning. I got the 8335R in the shop. She broke down pulling the turbo till the other day when I was putting weed in. So I had to unhook her and hook the big girl up, which I got beat to death on. But she pulls it great, but she still beats you to death. So I'm trying to get this fixed so I can rehook her up. Now I got a oil leak. Let me turn it around. I noticed, if you look inside the wheel, when I was turning, I seen the wheel getting oil out of it. So I was like, what the hell? So we got, I don't know if you can see up underneath here, a bunch of solenoids. And I'm pretty sure the O-ring behind one of these solenoids has gone away. And that's what has caused it to leak. So, she's really low on oil. I just started her up. I was trying to get her to leak so I could pinpoint it after I took everything apart. And I couldn't, but then I looked, and if you look right there, right here, she is really low on oil. So I'm getting ready to put some oil in her. Start her back up, and as you can see, it was dusty when I was turbo tilling. I mean, it was dust everywhere. So I'm gonna put some oil in her, start her back up, see which one is leaking. If I can figure out which one it is, pull the wheel or the solenoid off and put a new O-ring in it, and she should be brand new again. Because it is night and day driving this tractor with a newer computer, and the seat and everything else in it is way more comfortable than driving that beast. Now that beast right there is good for tillage, perfect. But when you're pulling a turbo till, you want to go at a little bit higher speed. The turbo till works really good at higher speed. I was pulling it at 9 miles an hour with both of them. But the difference in 9 miles an hour with her versus 9 miles an hour with her, it will beat you to death and give you a headache. The big girl will. Now pulling tillage at normally 5-6 miles an hour that we till it in, our primary tillage, the disc or the plows, yeah, she works great. You don't notice it as much. But when you're pulling at a higher speed, just the way the front end, you know, she's got the solid front end, she'll beat you a little bit where she's got the ILS and everything. Just, I mean, it just works. It makes you comfortable for sitting in it for 10 hours versus 10 hours with her. And then we got the combine, has a big belt on the back of it that busted, so we got to get that fixed because we got to get her switched over for beans. So, and then we've got, it's like I said, you can see it's raining here. It's been raining all night. That, I guess, the remnants from the hurricane. Got the pizza all lined up, ready to go. But the remnants from that hurricane, we probably had, I don't know, 1.5 inches, close to 2 inches already. So we will be not doing much, but I got 260 acres of wheat put in between Thursday and Friday. So technically that's going to be perfect. Oh, here's President Trump 2020 hat. So this rain's actually going to be perfect for that. So we still got more wheat to get in, but they were going to come back today and we were going to finish up, but there's no way with the rain, so we'll hold off probably to the end of the week. It'll probably be the end of the week, beginning of next week, before we decide to cut beans. So our wheat beans are starting to turn. I don't know if you can see. I planted them over there first, and then these. So you see the difference in just what a couple of days does to them. But even these are starting to, the leaves are starting to turn. So, and then the ones across the highway that are way over there, they're really turned. But our early beans are all across town, and they look like they're ready. Our deer hunters were over there this weekend. They said they look ready. So, and we got to put a draper belt on, and we went and got that. Drapers are the best thing in the world for cleaning, cutting. Awesome as hell. They do a really good job. But these belts right here from John Deere are $1,600 a piece. That makes no sense. It's just some rubber. So, I don't know. John Deere's got a monopoly down here, Atlanta Tractor, and they can charge whatever they want, seems like. So, that's all I know.